In the world of snakes, an attack usually has no room for error. But not all targets are the same. There are moments when a wrong choice means danger. It is not prey. But an opponent that should not be touched. Welcome to the terrifying moments when snakes choose the wrong opponent. Centipede versus snake. In the arthropod world, centipedes are high-speed predatory assassins with a highly intimidating appearance. Many mistakenly believe centipedes bite with their mouths, but in reality, they attack using a modified pair of legs located on the first body segment. When attacking, the centipede buries its pincers into the prey's body and pumps a toxic mixture of serotonin and paralyzing enzymes. This venom instantly collapses the nervous system of insects and small animals. The encounter between the giant centipede and the snake is not simply about muscular strength, but a complex biochemical puzzle. The giant centipede does not only kill the snake, but also eats right through its scales. With a chitinous armor and venom that directly attacks the cardiovascular system, the centipede is challenging all limits of reptiles, turning the venom bearer into a victim in a multi-legged trap. When a centipede bites, a portion of digestive fluid from the foregut is pushed back up. This mixture contains extremely potent proteolytic enzymes, beginning to turn the snake's muscle tissues and internal organs into a liquid soup before the centipede actually swallows them. This explains why the centipede can eat right through the snake's hard scales. It does not chew in the usual way, but dissolves each part of the opponent's flesh. This is exactly when the hunt turns into a brutal chemical surgery, where the prey is digested right from its last breath. In a survey on snake-eating behavior, centipedes top the list of invertebrates capable of killing snakes most frequently. Especially, the centipede's winning rate increases up to 80% if they attack from behind or when the snake is in its molting period and has soft skin. Scientists have found an extremely toxic peptide in centipede venom called SSM spooky toxin. This toxin does not attack the nervous system slowly like snake venom, but it blocks the potassium ion channels in the cells. Potassium is a vital element to maintain the heartbeat. When this channel is locked, the snake's heart will stop beating almost immediately. This is the reason the centipede can take down prey many times its own body weight. In nature, size is not everything. Chemical weapons and approach tactics are the deciding factors for survival. Ant versus snake.
Stop you from doing any more damage.
In the natural world, ants are not simply individual entities, but are considered a superorganism. Their strength lies in their military synergy and extremely tight social structure.
Reinforcements arrive.
Many ant species have the ability to spray formic acid into the opponent's wound. This acid not only causes burns, but also acts as an alarm signal for the entire army. There are about 20 quadrillion ants on Earth. The total weight of all ant species equals or even exceeds the total weight of the entire human race. Because of these characteristics, ants are considered one of the most evolutionarily successful species, present on almost every continent except Antarctica. Despite the giant disparity in size, a solitary soldier ant is diligently carrying out an impossible mission. The ant clamps tightly onto the tip of the snake's tail, its sharp mandibles buried deep, and with all the strength from its 6 tiny legs, it strains to pull. From the ant's perspective, this is not a giant creature, but an endless protein reserve for the whole colony. Ants can pull or carry objects 50 times their own body weight. But if it is a large snake, that weight is beyond the ant's capability. In the ant world, all large prey hunts must take place in a swarm manner. A single ant only has the duty to discover and chemically mark to summon its teammates. It is never programmed to pull a giant prey by itself. Its effort at this moment is merely a mistaken instinctive reflex in a situation without the collective's support. Python versus crocodile. A battle between the giants of the wetlands. This is not just a muscular showdown, but also a confrontation between two completely different hunting tactics. The crocodile possesses an extremely hard, bone-covered backskin layer, acting as a suit of armor against bites. Its most terrifying weapon is its bite force. The crocodile has the strongest bite force in the animal kingdom, reaching over 3,700 pounds per square inch in large crocodile species. An adult python can generate a constricting force of about 20 pounds per square inch, enough to stop blood circulation and crush the internal organs of large prey. Although it sounds much weaker compared to the crocodile's bite force, the maximum blood pressure of humans and most mammals is only about 2 to 3 pounds per square inch. Therefore, the python's 20 psi figure is essentially a redundant death sentence. It is nearly 10 times stronger than the pressure needed to stop an animal's circulatory system. When muscular strength confronts the sturdy, horny armor, time seems to stand still in a loop of survival. Cat versus snake. In biology, Cats are considered one of the most fearsome nemesis of snake species, thanks to special evolutionary advantages. A cat's reflex is about 7 times faster compared to an average snake. The fast-twitch muscle fibers allow them to dodge blows or launch a swat before the snake's fangs can even touch their skin. The cat utilizes its flexible moving ability to master the situation, continuously launching swats at the opponent's head, causing disorientation for the snake. The fatal bites to the head leave the snake almost helpless against this speedy opponent. In the cat's world, a fleeing one is not worth it spending another second of its concern. Cats do not bite the snake immediately. They use playful toying blows to exhaust the opponent. Continuously forcing the snake to launch hopeless pecks makes it accumulate lactic acid in its muscles very quickly, leading to exhaustion and loss of venom control ability. Snakes are poikilotherms. When the cat forces the snake to exercise at high intensity to peck and dodge, the snake's body temperature skyrockets due to excessive muscle activity. Unlike cats that can release heat through their paw pads and panting, snakes do not have an efficient cooling mechanism. The combination of lactic acidosis and sudden hyperthermia will paralyze the enzymes in the snake's body, making it fall into a state of heat shock before dying from physical trauma. It looks calm, but the cat's heartbeat while toying with the snake can double or triple.
He's not hurting. We don't want him to hurt it though, 'cause they're good snake people.
Victory over a cold-blooded species is never free.
Unless it's black.
Snake versus bird. Do not let the brilliant appearance fool you, because this is one of the most cold-blooded assassins of the sky.
The snake often eats the birds, or the bird's eggs at least.
With a hook-shaped beak and an iron will, the gray-headed bush shrike turns the hunt into a haunting execution session. Unlike other bird species that usually swallow whole, this species uses its beak to blind the snake's eyes immediately.
Not the predator.
It has an extremely large biting force concentrated at one point, enough to pierce through the skull or paralyze the central nervous system of small and medium snakes.
Yeah.
It usually jumps around the snake, continuously launching probing pecks at the tail or body to provoke the snake into hopeless pecks.
What can you tell from it? I think it's a boomslang, might be an olive grass snake.
By destroying snake individuals while they are still young, this bird species plays an important role in controlling the local reptile population. Without the need for venom or constriction coils, the gray-headed bush shrike proves that intellect and brutality can subdue even the most terrifying biological weapons. The battle ends, but the terror it leaves behind on the sharp thorns will still haunt the entire desert. What you have just watched shows that in the snake's world, not every target can be controlled. And just one misjudgment is enough for everything to change in an unpredictable way. Every encounter is a test, where instinct sometimes is not enough to guarantee safety. If you find this video fascinating, hit like, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring many other dramatic wild moments. Thank you for watching until the end. See you again in the next video.